Hello family, it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your December 2020 tarot scope, guys. We made it to 2020. We're finishing, we're rounding it off. Woo! So with that being said, I want to take a moment and I want to say thank you to everybody who supported me this year, not just on the channel, but with all your kind words and your love. I know many of us have experienced loss. I'm not the only one, but I want to tell you it means so much to me to have a community and a family like you guys to love and support me during these really hard times for me and my family. So thank you. Big, big hugs. You know I love you guys. Big, big hugs. Lots and lots of love. High fives, guys, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs because we're going to need it to finish this year off. So let's talk a little bit astrologically what's going on. On the 1st, we're starting it off Big Willie style, okay? Mercury enters into Sagittarius. What does that mean? Communication might be about travel, foreign events, things of that nature, but we're going to be talking, baby. On the 14th, okay? The 14th, we have a new moon total solar eclipse, 23 degrees Sagittarius. And I'm going to talk about what the number 23 signifies as we move forward. Now, if you remember, on the 30th of November, we had a full moon partial lunar eclipse in Gemini. But it had a lot of Neptunian energy, so there was a lot of things that were being kept from us, things of that nature, like we didn't have the full story. Well, be prepared because we're going to get the full story, right? On a global level and on a personal level. You're going to get what you've been asking for. Now, the 15th, Venus enters into Sag. I kind of feel like with the planet of love, travel, money, like we're going to be wanting to do big things. We're going to want to be expressing our love. It's going to be beautiful. And Chiron goes direct in Aries, and Chiron is known as the wounded healer. Aries is very much head energy. I feel like we're going to be facing things head on with the 2020 vision that we received this year. We learned a lot about ourselves. We learned a lot about others. We've had plenty of time to do a lot of learning. On the 17th, important day, Saturn enters into Aquarius. We are entering into the age of Aquarius. So we had a lot of Capricorn energy last year, a lot of structures changing, a lot of things, or 2020, we had a lot of things coming to an end, right? We were seeing things fall apart. Well, now we're coming together with the energy of Aquarius. We want to help each other. We want to unite. We want to be strong. And on the 19th, Jupiter goes in there and meets up with Saturn. He's like, what's up? Let's make it happen. Let's enhance what we did last year, right? Now, coming into this on the 21st, happy birthday, Capricorn. The sun is in your area. And this is a huge day. The sun and Jupiter are at 0 degrees conjunct. What does 0 signify in the tarot? The Fool. We're ready to embark on a new adventure. And it's the winter solstice. So celebrate, 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 right? And of course, on the 25th, many who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Whatever it is that you celebrate, guys, take a moment. Celebrate it. Honor it. Honor your family. Honor your ancestors. Just take a moment because we're going on a ride. And on the 29th, we have a full moon in Cancer, okay, 8 degrees. So talking about the number 23, right? Because I'm going to tell you, like, I do a lot of personal readings and a lot of online readings, and the number 23 was coming up a lot, especially this whole full moon in Sag was coming up for a lot of like information for clients that's going to come through for like people who are getting readings. The number 23 is very significant, right? Not just because of, if you break the number down to equal 5, it means change, but this is freedom, the number of freedom, right? We are craving freedom. We are craving change in partnerships, relationships, contracts, dualities, anything that pertains to the number 2. And 3 is all about excitement, something new. We're just ready for something new. And so 23 signifies freedom. And so this year, we're getting our freedom from 2020. So with that being said, thank you. Thank you, guys. We've been doing this for a long time. I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to try not to, but I am very, very emotional today. I just left my dad's and very important things happened over Thanksgiving for me, and it has been a journey. So yeah, these readings are going to be late. Be patient. Be kind. All right. So, you know, I like to do a pick a card. Overall energy. What does December hold for you? So, I got them all upside down and stuff. Okay, let's see here. Will it be 1 or will it be 2? So if you chose card number 1, you have that of manifestation. In this deck, it comes down to the number 19. 19 is telling you got something new coming in because it comes to a 10, which comes to a 1. And it's all about you. What are you manifesting? What are you creating? This is the wizard. This is that alchemic process. What can you turn to gold this year? What can you take and make the best out of from 2020? As you move forward. So start thinking about, what do you want to manifest this month and how are you going to do that? Now, if you chose purification, it comes down to the number 23. I'm telling you, you are longing for freedom. 23, purification. Yes, it's time to do a deep cleansing, a deep clearing. Don't wait for the new year. Do it now. Start now. Little bitty things. Get rid of items that you don't need. People that you no longer serve a purpose in your life, who bring a lot of pain and sorrow, who make you feel bad about yourself. This might be the year that they're not coming into 2021 with you, because you've seen and you've learned and you're starting to value yourself. But this is a purifying your mind, your body, and your soul. And when I look into this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a person in there, right? There's a person in the water. I don't know if you can see it. And it's almost like a very healing energy. It's a very, very healing energy. And this is just time to clear. And there's a lot of blue here. So maybe we're clearing our throat chakra to express what we no longer want and need coming into 2021 with you. Now, the 2021 reads are intent. So if you're ordering one, order it now. What I do is I take your birthday into consideration. I look at your theme. I look at your numbers. I look at what's going on. I give you month by month astrological updates with tarot. Then we look at your mind, your body, your soul. And I'm offering them in a 6-month and a 12-month. So if the 6-month is 111.11 and the 12-month is 222.22. Now, depending on what you want is what you're going to get. But you all get the theme. You get the body, the mind, the body, the soul. You get a lot of stuff. It's like a whole monthly read for every month, okay? Personalized to you. So, thank you guys. We will end this year together. I love you so very much. You are my family. You are everything. I mean it when I say I love getting messages from you. I try to respond as much as I can. So, have yourself a happy holiday. From my heart to your heart, from my family to your family, I wish you nothing but blessings and joy. And we're going to be bringing in 2021 together. Again, love you. Hello, Gemini. I hope you're doing super fantabulous and looking oh so sexy, Gemini. So with that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. The way these reads work is this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Venus, if you're listening for love, you know, all that good stuff. But we're going to go into our theme for this month. And then we're going to look into our mind, body, and soul. We're going to hit into the tarot, look at love, wrap it up with the ancestors, tie it up with the 2020, and then give you your crystal and your health read, okay? Might not be in that exact order, but that's the way these readings work. So, are we ready to jump on in? Your theme is to count your blessings, all right? What is good? This is the attitude of gratitude. Those dreams that you had, those things that are coming to the forefront that want to come true, or those things that have come true. And this is also going to be a month to get very grounded so that you can interpret your dreams. Keep a dream journal by your bed so that you can process these emotions that are coming through the subconscious, okay? So, and there's somebody with the initial CD. I don't know why. Just pay attention to that. That just like immediately jumped out. Okay, let's see here. Now, the ant is coming out as your spiritual guide this month. Like, he's like, we got to get to work, all right? It's also sacred geometry. I'm going to say cooperating with the spirit realm is going to be very important to get your dreams off and running. Now, remember that an ant is super tiny, but they can do a lot, okay? They can bite you too, and the shit'll hurt. Anyways, there is things about devoting yourself to making your home more welcoming and harmonious this month, Gemini. Maybe you just moved into a new community or you're wanting to join a community. So take small steps in meeting new people, whether it's online, you know, those kinds of things. But the Metatron cube over here, it absorbs the energy, and this is a fundamental tool to open your consciousness in the power of sacred geometry. The patterns act as a code that can start to balance you and bring you into an alignment. The angels will begin to sing, pouring their beautiful voices over you. their vibrations. This will attract higher energies and people towards you. I'm going to say this symbol, this Metatron symbol, is probably an important symbol. If you do sacred geometry or crystal grids, would be really important. You might feel like the worker ant, but you're actually getting things done. A lot of you have went through a very intense moment. You feel like you've been busted wide open, okay? It's been an uphill battle. But if you can change the perspective or change the narrative from a victim mode to that of like all your hard work will pay off, all of these beautiful things are coming in. You are not broken. You are not empty, but you are broken open from this emotional situation, and it's coming to bless you. So Oracle of the Seven Energies is coming at you with the number 28. 28 comes down to a 10, right? But 2 is in a partnership, relationship, or contract. 8 would be with that communication or I said vacation. Communication, a vacation, travel. We need to communicate more effectively about a trip or about wanting to take a trip that didn't go the way that we had planned it. So the gift of grief is being shattered as a result of loss. You could have lost a friendship, a partnership, a situation, but it's time to release that of a victim mode and stand into your power, okay? Get out of self-pity. If you're finding yourself there, start looking at your strengths. So like for some people, like it's called restoring or strength-based counseling. So when you come to someone and you're like, man, I'm messed up. I'm so stupid. I can't believe that I didn't do this and I should have done that and I should have this. And so that's like not very good conversation to have with yourself. The best way to kind of look at it, you know, and so this is why you go to a therapist, is they kind of help guide that conversation and they start looking at the high points. And maybe, yeah, it blew up in your face, but at some point you realize something and the epiphany happened. And in that glimpse, in that shining moment, where you had strength and courage, we look at that and we say, how did you know that? How did you act in that moment that helped save this or help do that? Wow, that's amazing. Tell me more about that. And then you can start seeing more of your strengths as you're going through the story instead of catastrophizing it, because you're starting to work with your solar plexus energy. You're also working with your anja with all this purple, okay? Purple and gold might be the colors for you. That might just be something that you're wearing a lot of or something that you need to start using in candle work, okay? Crazy messages coming through for you. Now, we have on the spiritual realm, the ascent. You are climbing that mountain. It's taken you a while to get there. Some of y'all might have had to rebuild your life. You might have upped and moved to a new area, did something different. But this is you finally being able to look at what you're doing. And what's interesting is here's the ants and there's the mound, right? So all that hard work is going to pay off. And it has not been an easy thing. But with that 7 coming in at the end, it's telling you that those messages, those downloads, those things you were receiving from the spirit realm, they're here for you, okay? And they're happy that you made it. Lots of sun energy. If you see like that yellow, and then the sun, solar plexus energy coming through. Makes me think of Leo energy also, harnessing that Leo courage and moving forward. Pay attention to what house Leo is in or what house Leo falls in your chart, what planets are in there and how is that working. Pay attention to your 5th house. Pay attention to what's going on. And that's it. Pay attention to your house. Okay, pay attention to your house. So let's cut the deck and see what we have going on here. Oh, you might be dealing with a Leo. There was a decision, maybe an abrupt decision that happened in the family or something. I'm looking, or at work, because I have these 2 10s. But we're going to make a decision, and you might be working with the energy of being a little bit impulsive, maybe not wanting to see all aspects of it. So in a breakup or in a situation where there's 2 people, we can usually see the flaws in others, but we're unable to see the part that we played, right? So I always look at, and there's an ending because I've seen the Lovers reversed and the 2 of Cups reversed. Could be a friendship, a partnership, business partner, whatever. There's an ending and you're recovering from it. You're getting over it and you're moving forward. It's just taken you a while to get there, Gemini. But you're going to do it. You got this, okay? So let's see here. The 2. So it's definitely going to be anything that has to do with the number 2. Partnerships, relationships, contracts, dualities, polarities, decisions, splitting the road, those kinds of things, right? Okay. The Hermit. 5 of Cups. Okay. Transformation. Spirit guide, very beautiful. 9. So someone did move. There was a move, okay? If not, you're going to move. You're talking about it. We're wiping the slate clean. We're moving forward. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. This message is for some and not for all. Some of you have to move on from your job. You lost your job. You're looking for a job, something of that nature. It's going to happen. It's going to be okay. Go ahead and start working on your resume. Now, the Nine of Cups is coming through like this. There's a situation that you have to move away from because it's completely over. Okay? And no, you're not Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray that says, when it's over, can I still come over? No. No one's coming over. Okay? We're going to protect ourselves. Now, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Now, this Nine of Cups is your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, but you can't make a decision with the Seven of Cups. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck that I just pulled them out, okay? You can't make a decision, but I want you to pay attention. Some cups are good and some cups aren't. So those are like your thoughts. Which thoughts are going to control you? The good ones or the not so good ones? The detrimental ones, right? Now, the wheel is stuck because Gemini, I feel like you self-sabotaged or you saw the red flags, and before you even noticed those things, you just kept going. You ran right into it. So the wheel isn't working. However, there's a decision, and the decision is that you need to slow down and heal. All right? Now, if you're trying to jump into a new relationship, a new way of being, I'm going to say make your decision, but make sure that you're healing so that you don't take that energy into another relationship. Okay. And it's okay to have fun, but like be real with yourself. You know, can you commit right now? So let's look at what we got up here real quick. So I have 2 9s in your read, so I definitely feel like somebody moved or you're going to move. You're talking about moving. There's huge transformation. You are definitely getting downloads from your guides. We are focused on what we have lost opposed to what we still have, okay? Now, the Genesis card overall, you're walking away from everything and you're starting over, Gemini. You're like, I'm starting over. I'm good. All right, let's go ahead. Let's clarify. Now, this Hermit for you. Let's see what the Hermit has. Hermit, and if you clarify with the Hermit, I'm going to be mad. Oh, yeah, I can barely bend over because I started this new thing of like in my Zoom meetings, when I turn my camera off, I do squats like every 30 minutes. I try to do at least 50 to 100 squats. I'll get up because the meetings are so long. And I think I did too many because I had a 4-hour meeting. And y'all know my knee is bad. But I'm using safety precautions. But oh my gosh, I tried to bend down and it really hurts. Wow. Here we go. So what's interesting is that moon and that card and the 7 of Swords really looks like the sun. So information is coming forth that made you illuminate. You illuminated, you got information, and now you're ready to go, right? You're ready to go. You don't care who's talking about you. But the 5 of Cups is kind of where you're at, and you're just like, damn, like it could have been everything I wanted, you know? It could have been that and then a bag of chips, right? And some of y'all are dealing with a Leo or a fire sign, and it was just not meant to be, right? But don't worry, there's another offer coming in. There's also significance to a trip because the Hermit is behind the 7 of Swords and it's by this 10, right? So there was a trip possibly, and it just did not work out the way that you wanted it to. But there is illumination coming from this. There was clarity that came to you, and whether you want to play victim or whatever, this is like, hey, we really need to take care of ourselves. We need to carry this information. We need to shine a light on it, and we need to move forward. And you feel left out in the cold, right? Or they feel left out in the cold. And there's that number 5. That's the 5th house. Very much Leo energy. You feel like somebody stabbed you in the back, Gemini. Like they stabbed you in the back. Or that's how they feel about you. And as you're going through this month, it's about saying, look, that's my past. You see how he's like not running, but he's leaving that. She's leaving that. Because what needs to happen is we need to go to this transformation. We need to change. There's a big change coming in that our guides are sweeping in. So maybe the friendship ended. Maybe the relationship ended. But now you feel like, damn, I got space. I got room. My guides are bringing me the messages that I need. So you're afraid to make this change, Gemini. Look at that crow still in your ear. So here it is, like, bah, bah, bah. That could be your thoughts, your reactions. Like, I want to say probably want a cracker, but he's not a parrot. But I want to say, like, perpetrator. That just came to my head. Watch your perpetrating thoughts, the ones that try to sneak in. If it's not somebody in your ear, it's like your own self, like in your own head. There's a lot of like, oh my God, why did I do that? Why is this happening? Why did I say that? It's all my fault. You know what? It is what it is. And all you can do is move forward, right? Whatever happened, you're not stuck. you can move forward. And your spirit guide's like watching it go down. He's like, look, bro, I didn't help you. I didn't help you. It's time to get out. It's time to get out of your head. So some of y'all are going to find out you've been approved for an apartment, approved for your new home. Good things are coming, Gemini. They're like, yeah, celebration. It's a celebration, bitches. But you're moving forward in a new direction, right? Now, some of y'all are going to go to a wedding, or you're going to see that somebody's getting married and it's just going to like devastate you. But what is for you, Gemini? What is for you will always be there for you. All right? And sometimes when we lose, or when a situation or a relationship ends, we feel like we were cheated out of it. But you're really being rewarded, okay? Because there is a celebration. I do feel like someone's getting a new home. Now, your guide said, I got you out of that. Get out of your head. Get out. They're going to be like, off with your head, boy. Come on. I got you. I done rescued you from this situation. Let's go. So I'm going to say be very careful, Gemini, talking online, sharing your ideas, making comments, because things might get misconstrued, okay? You might have to defend something that you said, defend something that you wrote. When I look at this, like I'm just looking at the pictures, I feel like the first half of December is a lot of regret. Maybe how you feel the year went, maybe how you feel situations went. You know, there's been a lot of transitions relationship-wise, you know, family-wise, things of that nature. But your guide is telling you, what can you find to celebrate about? What can you find to find your joy? Is it a new place? Is it a new foundation? And whatever it is, write that down and be grateful for it and sit in that energy, right? Because we're going to focus on our blessings. We're going to focus on what is working for us. We're going to focus on our dreams, okay? I think those were your first cards. Let me see. I don't remember. Where'd they go? Okay. I need to eat. Now, what is this overall energy with Genesis coming in? Genesis is like, look, wipe the slate clean, Gemini. Gemini, what's you doing? Baby, what are you doing? Should it be upright? Should it be upright? No. Okay, so start over. Get out of this woe is me. Pay attention to what's being offered to you this month. You got a whole cup coming in like, can I be your friend? Hello, hi. And you're like, shabai. I want all of this. I want all of that. This is a safe and secure time for you to express your emotions and your feelings as you proceed. Stand in your power. Don't allow people or energy or your thoughts to bring you to a place where you feel overwhelmed. The holidays does that to us, okay? And I say us because it hits me too. No one is above that. Everyone has their things, okay? No matter how much someone looks put together, realize everybody has their thing. Everybody has a story, okay? So let's see what we have going on for our beautiful, beautiful lovers. Oh no, singles. Single Geminis. What do we have? Oh look, ay, Dios mío. Con el corazón en el mano. Oh, Gemini. You got your heart hurt, okay? We have the 10 of Swords with the 3 of Swords. Ah, let's get some bottom energy, see what's going on. Oh, should this be upright? Okay. False start, Gemini. You thought something was going to go a certain way and it didn't. Could be with a fire sign. You just thought it was going to work out, but it's just not. That 10 of Swords gives me the vibe of like, yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm still hanging. But then look, my heart is broken. All right? You done stabbed me in the back. So I feel like you feel like you got the raw end of the deal. Okay? Like someone just really screwed you over. And people are probably like, why are you so negative? I'm not. This is the energy that came out. Okay? Ain't nobody got time to fix no cards. So you might find yourself very like protective of your energy field, that you're like, you know, you can't come in. You might be thinking about a past relationship and you're like, you know what? I'm not opening myself up anymore. Do you see all that green he has on? That's your heart chakra. And he's like, no one can pass go. You cannot collect $200. All right. You got to go. But what we have to focus on, or what would be beneficial to focus on, is maybe not communicating so much about the past, but finding your power in the present and saying what you do desire. So since this is such a heavy love read right now, I'm going to pull a card from another deck and just kind of give some insight of what would help with the heart right now. Friendship and choosing love. Okay? Surround yourself with people who pour back into you. It does not have to always be romantic. This might be falling in love with a friend, right? Having good communication, somebody really caressing you and loving you. Some of y'all really miss your friend right now. So Gemini, this is what I have coming in for you for my singles. For my boot up Geminis, what do you got? Boot up Geminis. Oh Lord, Gemini, you feeling yourself. Feeling myself. Ow. You might be with a fire sign. Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. This for me screams Lil Boosie, okay? INDEPENDENT. Do you know what I mean? You are feeling yourself this month. You're like, I got it under control, boo. Let's go on that vacation. I got a raise. Your partner might be doing good. Family's doing good. You're feeling your power. You might even get a cat, okay? You might be getting a pet. Who had the cat? Somebody had the cat. Aries. Are you with an Aries? Okay, like Aries, Gemini energy. Anyways, this is coming through and I feel like sit on your throne and stand in your power. You are independent. You can make great decisions. This is like you guys coming together and making like the best decision financially. You guys are going to work it out. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what is the energy here? Okay. You are probably with a soulmate, Gemini. So you have El Corona, 47. Be careful with Corona. No, I'm just playing. 47, wear your crown, be proud, be who you are. You are really moving into your element. Some of y'all might be getting proposed to. Some of y'all might be, and if they ain't got that in the mix, don't think that that's for you, okay? Some of y'all might be getting an offer, a raise at work. Your partner might be getting a raise. I get like that energy a lot for you. Like someone's getting some kind of recognition. So that's what I have for you. Let's see what else we got over here. We have the energy of the Queen of Cups for your health read. Okay, pay attention to your intuition, Gemini. Okay, this is problems with the breast, the ovaries, and the uterus for you or maybe somebody else, okay, that you're close to. The herb for this is Lady's Mantle. It's great for the reproductive system. It helps with excessive bleeding, fibroids, vaginal infections, postpartum. And in love spells, it's for potions and amulets to attract love, okay? Now, your guides are telling you to shift the situation, be a shapeshifter, move the energy, okay? Now, I didn't even see that it talked about Epic of Gilgamesh. Yo, I love the story of Gilgamesh. I just like, that is like the Babylonian tarot for me. I just like, I love it. Anyways, shapeshifter, got distracted. Don't get distracted this month. Listen and observe your thoughts carefully. That's all those crows everywhere, like, quack, quack, quack. Watch what's in your ear. List all the positive attributes about yourself and the world around you. Change the negative words to positive ones and be free with your compliments, gratitude, and praise. And when you shine light on that, people will shine it back to you. Be sure that you're taking lots of deep breaths, Gemini. Geminis are the lungs are ruled by Gemini. Make sure you're taking really good care of yourself and things of that nature. Your crystal is Muscovite. This is about having flexible insight. This is an angelic stone. Its strong mythical connections are revealed all that's necessary for spiritual growth. It reveals all that is problematic with humanity. It helps us organize our aspects of self. It helps us be flexible, have a clear perception. And in health, it's useful for detoxification, such as fasting, strengthen the kidneys and the pancreas. This crystal indicates it's time for you to step outside of yourself and see your situation clearly. Do you live your life with conscious reflections on your actions and motivations? It's time to reflect. Look at all that red. It's also time to get grounded and put your roots in, okay? Put your roots down. What is your lesson for 2020? We have that of the Bandagera Heights. Cliffs. Sorry. I moved this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it right. The Bandagera Cliffs. This is about your identity. I feel like you're recreating yourself. You're really getting into yourself. Like you're like, okay, I want this, I want that, I'm going to change. You might be changing your identity by getting married, things of that nature. But in the past, okay, it talks about this being in Mopti, Mali. How often have your accounts or visions of unusual experiences been ignored or ridiculed? Cliffs tell you that your experiences are real. You are neither crazy nor stupid. What stories about your origins and past have made you what you are today? Here in the lower world resides all the visions, listen to this, dreams, and memories that shape your identity. And if you have been masking your true self from the world for fear of rejection or persecution, be aware that Dogen uses masks to hide what's within. not to hide what's within, but to accentuate a particular asset or quality. And the Dogen are the people at the bottom, okay? Now, in the present, it says, do you feel that you've been fed untruths about a situation, whether a personal one or about society? Like, are you like, none of this makes sense to me? Start asking questions and let go of any false beliefs that have been put into place to control you. Maybe by people you know personally or by those who try to rule over you. Do you have a place where you can connect with your ancestors so that you can get insight? Now, at the top of the card is the primordial egg Amma, the Dogen sky god and the creator of the universe. These are all different sacred sites, okay? And so not everybody believes in the same thing, and this is attributed to that area, okay? Now, legends of alien encounters, spaceships, and amphibious beings coming from the sea are repeated all around the globe. It is said that the Nomo were crucified and resurrected and will return to earth in the human form. Does that sound familiar? Similar beliefs of the Philistines, Babylonians, and Assyrians are reflected through the tales about Apollo, Bacchus, and Saturn. And why does Christianity hold sacred the symbol of the fish? Because they were known as the fish people. Seek the answers that you're seeking. Spend some time with different cultures and different beliefs. Now is the time to nurture new ideas and grow into a reality in which you can see clearly and understand what everything means. So I kind of feel like what you're looking at is your old story, right? Your old way of being. You're like, that's not who I am anymore. That's not what I believe. And then you're starting to look at things from a different perspective. Why did I believe that? What do I want from that? Where is that coming from? And then you're going to say, I want to formulate my own thoughts and ideas about the way I view love, the way I view success. And that's going to change your narrative and move you into a whole new identity. All right. So with that being said, big hugs, Gemini. I wish you nothing but the best. Have a safe and happy new year. Celebrate responsibly. And if you're interested in a reading, hit me up at arinaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Arhinna Luciano. Be blessed.